Yo, what's happening, my Domainiacs? It's Bryce Schumacher here, aka Big BS, and I'm back here on the Domain Gaming Pop Culture and Entertainment YouTube channel, here to bring you some intel about the new MetaQuest 3, compare it to the MetaQuest 2, and show off a cool new feature coming in December. We'll save that for the end. That's a little bit of a surprise. But before we get into anything, let me just go ahead and make sure that you guys are liking the videos, subscribing to the channel if you like what you see here, and maybe leave some comments. Let's talk about the topic at hand here. But yeah, make sure to give us a like and subscribe. Leave the notifications on so you know when we got new content coming up. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, obviously, we're on all the social media platforms, and we have our own website, all under the same name, the domain GPCE. So make sure to go check us out, give us a like, follow, subscription wherever you can. It all helps out and it all keeps us motivated to keep making great content for you folks, the Domainiacs. So what we're going to get into today, we're going to compare this MetaQuest 3 to the 2, help you guys kind of decide which way to go this holiday season, and show off the new features. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Let's not waste any more time here. So what I've got queued up here is, this is the actual MetaQuest comparison website, official. So if you want to look into it, you can just follow the link at the top there, or not the link, but the URL there. So let's take a look. First, starting out, we're not going to mess with the Pro. That's out of our league, and that's old news already. It kind of miffed, but MetaQuest 2 starting at $299.99. MetaQuest 3 starting at $499.99. Now, MetaQuest 3 comes out October 10th, 2023. So it's coming out right in time for the holidays. So which headset is right for you? Let's look into the specs here. Snapdragon Gen 1, Snapdragon Gen 2. So processor, we're doubling up. DRAM, we're going up 2 gigabytes from 6 to 8, so we got more RAM. Base storage, we're looking at 128 gigabytes and 256 on the Quest 2. Quest 3, it goes 128 and then jumps right to 512, because we're going to need a lot more space, I imagine, with these new games. Looks like the strap and everything, the design's changed, but nothing much here detail-wise. Level immersion's the same. Then we're looking into display resolution, 1832 by 1920. The refresh rate's the same on the 2 and 3, but this display resolution per eye, 2064 by 2208, it's a big jump there. So we're going to 4K on this one. Field of view degrees, 90 horizontal and vertical on the 2, 110 horizontal and 96 vertical on the 3. So 110 horizontal, we're going left to right. We're getting a wider peripheral range there. 96, just a little bit more on the vertical, but overall a bigger image for us. Then we have the Fresnel lenses, 3 positions. Optics on the Oculus 3 is pancake lens and continuous. 100% color gamut, so same there. Headset tracking, we got face eye tracking, no. Hand tracking, yes. Same on both. With the controllers, now we've got the new hybrid computer vision and machine learning tracking and true variable haptics on the Oculus 3. Still no rechargeable batteries in the controllers. That's only on the Pro model. Basic haptics, so there's not, there's a little vibrations here, but they're going up on the haptics here for another level immersion. Now this is a big deal here, the pass-through fidelity, grayscale on the 2, and we're going color on the 3 with 4MP and 18 ppd. How the headset presents pass-through experiences that blend digital and physical. And now if you look at the Pro, though, I know we're not comparing, but this pass-through fidelity is almost 4 times the MP, and then a little over about 2.5% or 2.5 times the PPD than the Pro model. So we're getting a better pass-through fidelity on the 3 than even the Pro model. We're looking at the battery. We're looking at 3640 2-hour runtime, 5060 2.2 hour runtime. So this 5060 battery isn't too far off from the Pro model either. So for half the price, this one's pretty close to the Pro model. The Pro has some other stuff going on there. But even the display resolution per eye in the 3 is better than the Pro model. All right, so let's look at what's in the box. You've got the headset, of course, on both controllers, charging cables, and batteries, charging box, and then the frame here, the glass spacer for people that have glasses on. That's built in, pre-installed rather. It is removable, the standard facial interface. As you can see right here, it's already built in, the number 2 there. But let's go into a little more detail on the 3 here. Go into learn more. We'll get into actual, instead of reading about it, we can kind of see here what we're looking at. So we're going to go transform your home into so much more with mixed reality. Now this reminds me of the Microsoft HoloLens a lot. This is what HoloLens tried to do about 5 or so years ago, and it never really took off as a consumer product because of the price, but it did get bought up by like military and businesses and stuff for this augmented mixed reality kind of thing. So as you can see here, you're looking at literally building places on your table. You can play board games and such with this mixed reality. Immerse yourself like never before with dazzling graphics. So that's a good upgrade. The graphics in the MetaQuest 2 were kind of really dated. They kind of felt like I was playing a Nintendo 64 at sometimes, and kind of takes you out of the experience. So with the new graphics, that should be good for the immersion. Game train and stream with hundreds of apps that ignite your passion. So another cool thing they're doing is I believe they're adding streaming directly from the Oculus. You don't have to now. You don't have to AirLink or cable link your Oculus to your PC in order to stream it on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, what have you. Now you can just do it directly from the Oculus. So that's a great step up for streamers. Um, let's get into a little more detail here. Processing power. Lightning fast performance brings double that of the graphic processor of the Quest 2. So we're getting double the processing power of graphics. Seamlessly blend 2 worlds. 2 RGB cameras combined with depth projector to fully deliver high color, high fidelity pass-through, giving you the ability to blend virtual and physical spaces. So like this is fun. This is what I'm most interested in. Is like being able to just kind of play board games on my table with someone online virtually, and while sitting there watching TV or something. You know what I mean? That's a real cool feature. And back to the HoloLens. If you haven't seen HoloLens, you should check out a video of HoloLens, and you'll see what I mean. How this is kind of, they took what HoloLens was trying to do and made it consumer friendly and affordable. Immersive 3D audio, another big upgrade. The 3D audio. Feel like you're part of the action with enhanced sound clarity, bass performance, and 40% louder volume range than MetaQuest 2. I like that because on the MetaQuest 2, I had the volume cranked up all the way, and I could still barely hear this thing. Not barely, but I wished it could get a little bit louder, especially when I went into like the concerts, like the Notorious B.I.G. and John Legend and stuff. I wanted a little more volume there. Dazzling graphics, visuals so spectacular you want to reach out and touch them. Ultra realistic, stunning scenes thanks to 4K plus infinite resolution. So we're getting 4K with this new Infinite Plus, or 4K Plus Infinite Display. So that's some new tech behind Meta. I'm not going to get too much into that because that's a lot of techno talk. But if you're on this site, you can see right here. You just click see here, and it'll take you to a more technical aspect of what that means. All right. On to the next scene here. The pancake lenses, maximum comfort, more immersion. So you can see right here, you can see the adjustables. There's 4 positions, it looks like. And then the spacer comes right out too. So I guess you have to maybe move the spacer out in order to adjust. But that is removable, and so there'll probably be newer ones that come out, third-party ones. But redesigned lenses, slim profile, let you stay immersed, maximum comfort. And then the new strap, customized for comfort with an adjustable strap that designed to accommodate your hairstyle and face shape. So they redesigned the strap a little bit just to be able to make it more comfortable on a wider range of people, hairstyles and such. I don't have the hair problem, so that won't be for me. So here we go. Touch Plus controllers. Put virtual worlds in your hands. Streamlined ring-free design lets you experience intuitive movement and precise input as if a natural extension of your hand. The rings on the Oculus or the MetaQuest 2 never really bothered me much. So it seemed more of like a visual thing. I never really bumped into them or much, but I can see how this what might be better for when you're swinging around and you've got it in your hands. You don't have anything protruding off of the top of it to interfere or bump into anything. But this might be something I really realize the power of the change once I actually get my hands on it. And then you've got the new haptics, new Touch Plus controls, enhanced haptics for more sensation, so you can move and react intuitively. So that's cool. They're adding more haptics to the controllers. Um, Pretty sweet there. Everything's looking real good. We're going to go into the pre-order just to show you the prices here. $499 for the 128, $649.99 for the 512 gig. But also, when you get this 512 gig, it is included with, well, okay, 128. The 128 comes with Asgard's Wrath 2. 512 comes with Asgard's Wrath 2 and 6 months of MetaQuest Plus. MetaQuest Plus is their new subscription service. So if you don't know, I think it's about $6.99 a month, and it's going to give you 2 games a month. 2 games a month you can keep. As long as you keep subscribing, you'll be able to play those 2 free games a month, and they'll accumulate, of course. You don't get just only those 2 and then the next month you only get the next 2. They accumulate, so you're going to build a gaming library for a pretty low price, actually. I believe it's $6.99, $7.99. When I looked, it was under $10 a month. So um, that's a pretty cool deal. They're moving in the way of Game Pass and all that. Everybody's doing subscription services now for the games. Um, so that's kind of where that a little bit of that 650 is in that 6 months of, let's say it's $10 a month. That's $60. So you're looking at, another $150, $100 about for the extra internal storage. So we've kind of touched base on everything with the MetaQuest 3 here and compared it to the MetaQuest 2. So now it's kind of up to you to decide. If you didn't jump in on the Oculus 2 last year, the MetaQuest 2, maybe now's the time to do it. It's the more affordable VR option compared to the Pro and the 3 coming out on the 10th. But also, if you look at the features of the 3, there's a lot more going on there. You've got better visual quality, better sound quality, higher battery life, better comfort, and then the mixed reality that's going into it is a big seller. So I'm super excited to get my hands on it. But before I break off here, I want to go over one more cool feature that's coming to the Oculus 3. And it's not coming on launch, unfortunately, but it is coming in December, as what they've said. And I'm going to transition over here and show you folks that Xbox Game Pass Cloud Gaming is coming to Oculus or MetaQuest 3. Originally was announced a while back for the MetaQuest 2, but never really reached that. They've announced it for the 3. The 2 is still up in the air, so we might not see it on the 2, but this is what it will look like on the MetaQuest 3 Xbox Cloud Gaming. So as you can see, the guy's got his controller in his hand, Xbox controller. You can hook up through Bluetooth to the headset, and he's playing Halo Infinite right now. And you can see it's a stationary TV screen, or just kind of a projector screen there, wherever you want to put it, and you just play as if it was a TV screen in your room. But the cool thing about it is you can put it over on the sidewall and then have the actual TV going on, and the pass-through will allow you to look through and check the score of the game or whatever, or talk to some friends in the room. But this is a really cool feature I'm excited for. I'm glad to see the Game Pass cloud gaming kind of keeping its momentum and partnering with other people and not just keeping it to themselves. Like we saw with the Samsung TV, now you can do that, and now Oculus or MetaQuest is partnering up with it. So this is a big feature that I'm really excited for coming in December. And yeah, man, freaking! But as you can see, it's not going to turn your Xbox games into VR. It's going to just give you a screen to play them on, which can be convenient if you only have like 1 or 2 TVs in the house and you've got multiple people wanting to watch something else. You don't have to use the screen up to play your Xbox games. You can put a screen anywhere now. So super cool feature there. And I am really excited for the Oculus 3 when it launches real soon on the 10th. By the time this video is posted, it might already be out. But yeah, that's going to wrap up the video for today, folks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave some comments. Let's talk about the Oculus 3 versus the 2, the Xbox cloud gaming coming to the game or to the Meta Quest 3, and let me know if you get your hands on a Meta Quest 3 before I do. Leave some comments and share your experiences with them because I'm really excited to learn about it. I want to get my hands on it, and if you got any, pros or cons about it, tips or tricks, once you get your hands on it, leave them in the comments for me and for the other viewers, so we can all kind of make the best decision this holiday season on which VR headset to purchase if that's what you're looking to get. I've already got it too, so I'm really interested in getting the 3 for the augmented reality, the mixed reality. But that's going to do it for me today. I appreciate every one of you Domainiacs that has tuned in today. And if you're not a Domainiac yet, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel or our Twitch channel, and give us likes, give us follows on all the social media platforms. We got a link tree now. So just look at the domain GPCE, Gaming, Pop Culture, and Entertainment. Look that up on any social media kind of outlet, and you'll find us. We've got podcasts called The Next Level. But yeah, make sure you support us, and we'll support you and keep giving you great content for you guys and keep trying to keep you guys with some intel in the game. But that's all for now. I'm signing off. Adios. Domainiacs, sayonara.